Okay, living and non-living things. In last classes, we discussed about different character features of the living and non-living things. Okay, next here, other characteristic features. Already in last class, we discussed the response to stimulus. Response to stimulus. Okay, observe carefully. Here, what are responses or what are stimuli? Stimuli means this is plural word. Stimulus. Stimulus means singular word. Here, already we discussed about response and stimulus in last classes. Okay. Next year, in last class, you studied about Attipatti. What? Attipatti means Mimosa pudica. Mimosa pudica. Okay, or touch me not long. Touch me not plants. Here, Mimosa pudica or touch me not plants. So the responses, this plant shows the responses to stimulus. What is the stimulus in this condition? Actually, touch is the stimulus. Touch is the stimulus. Next, what is the response here? Response is folding. Folding is the response. Folding is the response. Observe carefully. Next, there are some other examples for the stimulus and responses. What are they? What are they? For example, sunflower. Another important one here, sunflower. You know, sunflower plants turn their head or head inflorescences or head flower, okay, towards the sun. Towards the sun. Listen carefully now. They move their head flowers or their flowers along with the, okay, along with the movement of the sun. Understanding? Here, when sun moves like this, okay, automatically sunflower or sunflower plants here turns its flower towards the sun. How can this possible? This is also a response. Here, sunflower plants shows response to sun, means sunlight. Okay, here stimulus is actually sunlight. Sunlight is the stimulus. Next, response. A response is movement of the inflorescence or flower. Movement of inflorescence or flower. Okay, here sunlight is the stimulus. Remember, here this type of movement or this type of response is called usually phototropism. What is phototropism? Observe carefully. Phototropism. Here thigmotropism. Here thigmotropism. Okay. Here we can observe thigmotropism. Understanding. It is also called as thigmonopsis. It is also called as thigmonopsis. Understanding. Observe carefully. Now, let us observe the phototropism. In sunflower plant. For example, this is here. This is the sunflower plant. Here is inflorescence like this. Imagine. Like this. Observe here sun. Whenever sunlight falls on the stem from lateral side. When sunlight falls on the stem of sunflower plant from lateral side, here region of the stem, from the region of the stem which is exposed to the sunlight, from this region some chemicals, these are called actually phytohormone. Okay, these are also called as growth regulator. What? Growth regulator. Understanding? Here chemicals are phytohormones move towards the shaded region. From the light exposed region, some chemicals are transported to the light shaded region. Means to opposite side. Whenever chemicals are transported towards the opposite side of the light exposed region, in shaded region, listen carefully, in shaded region, because of those chemicals, cells become elongated. Cells become elongated like this. But at a light exposure region, cells are very small one when compared to shaded region. Understanding means what will happen? What will happen? Growth in shaded region, growth is occurred much greater than light exposure region. Observe carefully. This is the light exposure region. This is the shaded region. Okay. Here, when compared to the light exposure region, in shaded region, cells become elongated. Cells become elongated. That is why length of the shaded region is increased. Length of the shaded region is increased when compared to the light exposure region. Whenever length is increased, then what will happen? Like a curve is formed. Like this, curve is formed here. When this curve is formed, what will happen? Sunflower bends towards the sun. Actually, when light falls on the stem of the plant from lateral side, that stem grows towards the light. This is also phototropism. This is also phototropism. Observe, photo towards the light, it is showing the response. That is why this is also called as phototropism. Okay, tropism, tropic movement, Gnostic movement. What are tropic movements? What are Gnostic movements? Let us observe. Once observe these all. Next. Okay. Observe carefully here. Tropic movement and Gnostic movement. Tropic movement and Gnostic movement. What are the tropic movements? Means if direction of the response is determined by direction of the stimulus, then it is called tropic movement. Observe carefully. If direction of response is determined by direction of stimulus, then it is called tropic movement. Are you understanding? Observe carefully. Now observe example. Direction of the response is determined by direction of stimulus. For example, in last situation, in sunflower situation, we have observed that direction of stimulus means sun. For example, sun is present towards the east side. Here response means sunflower, it turns its inflorescence towards the east. If direction or sun is present towards the west side, sunflower plant turns its head inflorescence towards the west side. Means direction of the response is determined by direction of the stimulus. These type of responses are called actually tropic movement. These are called tropic movement. Example, phototropism. When you place a plant just at the window, you can observe growth of that plant towards the outside. That cannot grow, that will not grow towards the inner side. That will or that grows towards the outside of the root. That plant means all plants. So phototropism, phototropic movement. Understanding? Phototropic movement. Already we discussed about this phototropism by taking the sunflower as example. Next, chemotropism. Next, chemotropism. Chemotropism, observe carefully. Chemicals, response towards the chemical. For example, pollen grain. What? Pollen grain. They are germinated when they are present in sugar solution. When they are present or when sugar solution is present around the seeds of the pollen grains of the plant. Because of that chemical, they are germinated, forming the pollen tube. Forming the pollen tube. Understanding? Observe carefully. This is a chemotropism. This is chemotropism. Okay, phototropism. Next, chemotropism. Next, hydrotropism. Hydrotropism is movement of the response towards the water. Okay, movement of the organism towards the water. It is called hydrotropism. Next, geotropism. Geotropism means movement of the or response. Geotropism means movement of stimulus observe carefully. Geotropism means movement of the roots towards soil. It is a geotropism. It is geotropism. Hydrotropism means movement of the roots towards the water. Movements of the roots towards the water. That is called hydrotropism. Thigmotropism. Means tendrils of some plant. What? Tendrils of some plant. Tendrils means spring-like structures. Tendrils of some plant. They showed thigmotropism. Understanding? Observe carefully. These are important different types of the movement. Hydrotropism, thigmotropism, phototropism, geotropism. Okay, like these are different types of one. This is about the tropic movement. Okay, this is about tropic movement. Observe one. Observe phototropism, chemotropism, thigmotropism, geotropism, hydrotropism. Okay, next. Gnostic movement. Gnostic movements means direction of the stimulus, direction of the stimulus, or direction of its direction of response is not determined by direction of stimulus. Okay, observe carefully. Here there is no need of the direction of response. Here, direction of the response is not determined by direction of stimulus. If direction of the, listen carefully here, if here stimulus comes from any side or in any direction, response is in only one direction. Okay, if you change the direction of the stimulus, direction of the response is not changed. Direction of the response is not changed. These type of movements are called Gnostic movement or Gnostic movement. Okay, important, remember. Understanding? Okay, observe next example. Thigmonopsis. Touch me not plant. Example is Krebsons. Next, let us do an activity. What is the aim of this activity? What is the aim of this activity? Main aim is to observe the movement of earthworm. To observe the movement of okay. Now, in this activity, materials required. First one, materials required for this activity. Plastic bottle or transparent transparent glass. Then you need earthworms, next moist soil, some moist soil, understanding. Next, rubber cork, next, torchlight. What? Torchlight. These are the materials required for this activity. Okay, now procedure. First, you have to take transparent bottle or glass jar. Then you have to collect moist soil and place the moist soil in moist listen carefully here. How to add the moist soil in that bottle. For example, this is a bottle. Here, now you have to add this is moist soil. Next, you have to cover the half of the bottle with black paper. With black paper. This is the black paper. Now you have to leave an earthworm. After some time, it crawls out of the black portion. When it crawls out of the black portion, immediately you force the light. Understanding like this? Okay, when earthworm crawls out of the black color paper or dark portion or black color portion, then immediately you have to set the light on the transparent bottle. Usually here, mouth of the transparent bottle is closed by cotton. Closed by cotton. Here, when we shed the light on the bottle, immediately earthworm is entered into the dark region. Entered into dark region means to light, earthworm shows response to light. Okay, earthworm shows light. To light, earthworm shows movement. These are called as the phototropism. Phototropism means response towards the light. Here, stimulus is, what is the stimulus? What is the stimulus here? Light. Response is movements of animal or earthworm. Towards the light. Towards light. Observe. Next, living or not? Seeds living or not? Seeds living or not? You know very well that after sexual reproduction, after sexual reproduction, actually seeds are developed. Seeds are developed from the plant. You know, plants are living organisms. Plants are living organisms. But seeds, what about seeds? Here, when we observe the seed, seeds are first here. Seeds are at stable condition. Means some metabolic activities are being done, but maximum are inactive in condition. When we sow the seeds in soil, new plants will come out from the seed. New plants will come out. New plants will come out. Means seed is a living organism. Seed is a living organism. Means living thing. Seed is a living thing. Because it can produce the new plant. After germination process, it takes the breathing. It can perform the photosynthesis. It can breathing, photosynthesis, understanding. Next, nutrition, it takes nutrients. It gives new plants. That is why seeds are living things. Seeds are living things. Understanding? You know very well that about it. Observe carefully. Seeds. Next, dead plants and animals. Dead plants and animals. They are also non. They are also living. These are not. These are not living things and not non-living things. These are intermediary ones. Intermediary substances. They can give intermediary substances Listen carefully here. After decomposition, they can give the non-living thing. Okay. They can give the non-living thing. That is why dead plant and animal, dead plants and animal, they are intermediary structure. Intermediary substances. Understanding? Observe carefully. Observe, seeds perform during the germination process, breathing, photosynthesis, they take nutrients, they can perform, they can give the new plant. Okay, that is why these are called here, these are called living things. Seeds are called living things. Different types of characteristic features. Nutrition, respiration, excretion, reproduction, all processes are occurred in seed. All processes. Understanding? All processes are occurred in seed. All living organisms' characteristic features are fulfilled by this year. Okay, all seeds. All characteristic features are performed by seeds. That is why seeds are living things. Seeds are living things. Are you understanding? Okay, observe.